My name is Abdalla Daif. I'm a performing artist and producer and culture manager. I'm working. My work in my performing art work is focused on interactive, multidisciplinary live performances, where I try to take my audience out of their passive spectatorship position toward a more participatory position. So they are participant in creating the performance. Each time in my work, I'm just give them more space and more role for a freedom for the audience to play an active part, to be a real creator with me in my process.
Would you please tell us a little bit about your project, the recent one, like one sentence, two sentences pitch, and the issue it tackles?
Okay, my performance called Alternative Arrival, and it's investigating like the emotional cost of immigration. To be an immigrant and to be a person who try to integrate into society. So I think as me myself, I think like we are immigrants and new arriving member of this societies, of our new society. I think we face a kind of taking and losing, and there is an emotional cost towards it. So I'm investigating something about the integration, about how the integration process in internally and externally. What's the knowledge we gain? Is this knowledge, all of it is real knowledge, or some of it is maybe against me or against us?
What about the personal drive? Why does this matter to you?
I'm I'm such an immigrant and an artist, and so the idea was like I just learned something from through my integration process, and I discovered after a while it's false. So I begin to investigate, and I would like to share my thoughts and my investigation with audience and try to understand what their or try to know what their point of view about this like false information or false reality or false thoughts.
Regarding the audience, what's the audience impact? What experience should they leave with?
Okay, in this performance, I'm trying to go for a performative lecture where I'm trying also to involve my audience in such a process where they can create their own questions. You know, like the fact, like all my work is not try to provide any answer. In fact, I would like all my work is raising questions, trying to activate the ability of the audience to ask questions and to listen to each other answers and to go with some thoughts where they could really share it with others.
Regarding the future, what's the next step? Where do you see this work after the residency?
In fact, this work is scheduled to be performed in one of the Dutch universities in November. I have been invited by a professor to put this artwork for the first time there. I think later it will gonna go from like a go in I'm gonna perform it in some NGOs and some small theaters and small, like when I say theater, my work is not in the black box. So that's why like an alternative room, an alternative rooms in theaters and NGOs. I hope also to bring it to companies.
Could be anywhere.
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
I think we are finished here, but I don't know if you would like to say something more. Is there anything you would like to add?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah, like, no, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.